And it's Ken Kraetzer. We're in Rochelle today at the STEM Education Dinner for the Northeast STEM Starter Academy run by Gerald Dennis. Gerald, terrific evening. What was your overall impression?
Yeah, I was so pleased, particularly with all the honorees that we identified. They really brought their heart and soul to their messaging to the public, though. It's so important, though, that they support us, really help us be who we are, though. So it's very great. Then finally seeing the kids who got program honors as well. It says a lot, though. Potential is so vast. We're looking to make the most of it, though. So thank you for covering it, too. Really appreciate it.
I enjoyed it, and a very inspiring tribute to the late Robert Holland Jr., who's been a big backer of this program, very successful individual. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Holland.
Yeah, so oftentimes you hear about the people who are the first of something, this or that, but he truly was the first of many things. Again, being the first African-American to be a president of a publicly traded company, Ben & Jerry's, then being a partner with McKinsey, one of the largest consulting firms in the country. Remember, too, while he was with them, though, he actually managed their European office, though. And it was amazing to be during those times in the 70s and early 80s that there was a person doing that, though, and him being the first of it, though, says volumes, though. So I'm only sorry we lost him so early. He couldn't see his vision completed in terms of having a building, a science center, those kind of things, which is still going to get done. But sadly, he can't be a part of it. But his energy really pushes me to do more and more and more. So he's been a great guy. He's a perfect example for our young people to know you can come from anywhere and go anywhere. It's up to you where you end up.
Some terrific honorees tonight from legislature, from research, from medicine. Tell us a little bit about your honorees tonight.
Yeah, the key we thought was to bring people in who have very diverse background, very diverse careers, and they all represent just that, though. The political completion piece, the scientist from Regeneron, largest scientific company in the country, and then an educator as well from Cornell Extensions. They really talk to the diversity that we should see in all levels, in all places, and all the time. So I'm very proud of them letting us honor them and recognize them in our program. So that's why.
And your real stars today were several of the children and graduates of the program that were here today. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, the three of them, though, are fantastic. They've all been in program. Two of the three have been in program for more than 8 years. The other one's a newcomer. But I thought the message with her was really very vibrant, though. Here she is. She has some handicaps, but nothing about her life looks like a handicap. She is aggressively pursuing what she wants to get done, and hers walking slower just means she gets it a little bit later, but she still gets there all the time. I was so impressed with meeting her this year for the first time. Impressed because of her energy level, her commitment level, and her not letting little things that get in the way of some people not get in her way, though. She's a huge person, Mia Cruz. And I so much value who she is and what she represents, though. So important.
Absolutely, and tell us a little bit about what you have planned for the STEM education program coming up this year.
Yeah, we have a couple of things coming up this year, really exciting things. We're going to do a much bigger extension of the science research program. We have Regeneron support to do even more of that, which is so critical, though, to bringing funding to these children to go to college and scholarships and things like that. Then we're going to do a really incredible robotic program working with the iRobot product, including grades 6 through 11. And those kind of things in all different schools give us the chance to expose them to things they would not otherwise be exposed. So I'm very excited.
Very good. And you had a wonderful group here of people from the schools, from colleges, from industry. What was it like to have such a nice gathering of people here tonight?
Yeah, it was fantastic. You know, by the way, like you said, we also had a table full of high school and low-level principals. Had 8 different principals from 8 different schools in Mount Vernon were all here. That alone is amazing, though. And the people, the parents, the children were here as well. That diversity of mix and of ages and of perspective is so important. And I'm so glad they all had very good comments about what they heard, what they saw, and what we're doing. So it was great.
Well, Gerald Dennis, Executive Director here at the Northeast STEM Starter Academy. Congratulations, a wonderful evening, and it really shows what you're achieving with your program, helping children learn about STEM education in Mount Vernon.
Ken, I can't thank you enough. You've been a very, very positive supporter, and helping people learn what we're doing is greatly appreciated. So thank you for being who you are as well.
Thank you so much, Gerald Dennis. Good to see you. This is Ken Kraetzer in New Rochelle.